Hi, I'm Ron Miller. I'm a personal injury lawyer in Maryland. I'm going to talk today about slip and fall lawsuits in Maryland. It's important to understand what the law is for slip and fall accidents. Landlords and property owners are required to do what's reasonable to keep their premises safe. And they need to cure within a reasonable time period any defects that might cause someone to slip and fall. The mere fact that you slipped and fell in a store, the mere fact that you slipped and fell in an office building or an apartment complex and suffered serious injuries is not enough to be able to bring a viable claim. The landlord or the property owner or whoever negligently caused the fall has to have done just that, negligently caused the fall. The best kind of slip and fall cases that we see are when the landlord or the property owner created the condition that caused the fall. So, they're waxing a floor and they put the wax down, have the wax down on the floor, but don't bother to put up the signs. Or they're the one that spilled something and then didn't go back and make sure the correction was made. But on the other hand, if you're in a supermarket and somebody slips on water or slips on a banana that had fallen just moments before, the supermarket or the property owner is not going to be held responsible in those cases. The second kind of case, or the first kind of case you really want to see that gives you a good opportunity on liability, is when the landlord creates the problem and causes the injury. And we see a lot of those cases. The second is when the landlord knows there's a problem, or has reason to know there's a problem, and doesn't do what's necessary to solve the defect. And those cases are more complicated, and they're very fact-specific. What would a reasonable, ordinary, prudent landlord or property or business owner have done under those circumstances? Our law firm is going to take serious injury, slip and fall cases that fall under one of those two parameters, where either the landlord knew or should have known the problem, or they created the defect themselves and caused someone a very serious injury.